Black Friday is by far the best time to stock up on music production plugins, so today we're going over my top 10 Black Friday deals for producers. Okay, super quick before we get started, I will be posting the cutoff dates for these deals down below in the description, so keep a lookout so you don't miss out. Also, there are a bunch of deals out at the moment, but for this video, I'm going to be showing you the plugins that I personally use and can vouch for. Finally, most of these deals will have an affiliate link attached, meaning that if you click and purchase, I get a small commission at no additional cost to you. This helps keep the channel running, so I appreciate your support. Let's dive in. Okay, so kicking things off, I'm going to be doing a bit of a selfish plug here. The Beatmaker's toolbar and the Beatmaker's template, both of which are my own products, are currently 40% off. These two are powerful tools to help you create faster and be more efficient in Studio One, so don't miss out. As mentioned, you can get both of these for 40% off until Tuesday, November the 30th, and you can do this by going over to my site and entering Black40 at checkout. Speaking of Studio One, if you've been thinking of upgrading or finally making the jump, then right now is your time. Studio One 5 Professional, Studio One 5 Artist, and all of its upgrades and crossgrades are currently 30% off. Alright, next up we have what is probably one of my favorite plugin bundles of all time, the Soundtoys 5 bundle. If you've watched my channel at all, then you know that I use these plugins on every single beat. Every single one of these plugins is fantastic, and right now you can get the entire bundle for 50% off. Personally, I cannot recommend the entire bundle enough, but if you can't do the whole thing, then no worries, because right now Soundtoys is also offering the individual plugins for some really great prices. Some of the standout ones for me would be Decapitator here, which is a super dope saturation plugin, and then Echo Boy, which is my favorite delay of all time. Again, if you can only do one or two, that's fine, but personally, I recommend the entire bundle because I think that's the best bang for your buck. Moving on down, we have another one of my favorites, and that is the Arturia V Collection. If you're looking for some really great emulations of some classic analog synths like the Jupiter 8, the Juno 6, and the Prophet 5, then this is what you need. I keep at least one or two of these in rotation because they are that essential to my workflow. Now, the entire bundle is normally $600, but right now you can pick it up for 50% off. Next up on the list, we have DistroKid, who also happens to be the sponsor for this video. DistroKid is a digital distributor, and it is by far the easiest way to release your music to all streaming platforms. Now, technically they don't have a deal going on, but at $20 a year for unlimited uploads, that is a tough price to beat. On top of that, if you head over to distrokid.com/VIP/Ivan, you can get an additional 7% off your first year to sweeten the deal even more. DistroKid has been my preferred music distributor for a really long time now, not only for my clients, but also for my own releases as well. When you sign up for a subscription, you get a ton of free features included, but some of my favorite include their hyperfollow page, which you can use to not only promote your upcoming release, but also build a fan base by acquiring emails, the promo cards, which are tailor-built to promote a release on social media, and even their splits feature, which allows you to split royalties between collaborators and even recoup costs before any splits take place. There are plenty of other features, but my favorite part about DistroKid is how diligent they are at adding new features to make the service even better. For example, they recently added Tidal artist direct payouts for free. So if you're not aware, Tidal just announced a new revenue source for artists that allows you to get up to 10% of a Hi-Fi Plus subscriber's monthly subscription for every month that you are the most listened to artist. Once you've earned a balance of at least $50 from Tidal Hi-Fi Plus subscribers, Tidal will send that money to you via DistroKid. What's best is that aside from the artist direct payouts, you still continue to earn your royalties on top of the new revenue stream. This service is completely free, however, you do have to opt into the program once you're a DistroKid member. There are many more features that come with a DistroKid subscription, so definitely check them out, but I genuinely think they are the best and most affordable way to get your music out. So if you're ready to start releasing your own music, then again, make sure to head over to distrokid.com/VIP/Ivan to get 7% off your first year. Moving on, we have RC20. Now, I don't think I have to say much about this one because if you produce music, then chances are you already know what this is. This is one of the best plugins to add a texture and spice to your sounds, and right now it's going for 50% off. Okay, next up we have two super important plugins for me, and that is Guitar Rig and Kontakt. Now, if you're not familiar, Guitar Rig is a one-stop shop for everything guitar, and Kontakt is probably one of the most popular samplers on the market. Now, both of these are included in complete bundles, and Native Instruments sometimes does do deals on these bundles, but for this Black Friday, they opted to do 50% off all individual plugins, including Contact and Guitar Rig. Now, in my honest opinion, I think the complete bundles are well worth it, and if you can wait until they go on sale, then that's what I would do. But if you can't wait, or if you just don't want the entire bundle, then at least Contact and Guitar Rig are an absolute must-buy. So whenever it comes to mastering my music, if it's a client project or a personal release, I normally send that off to a mastering engineer, but they can get expensive. So the next best thing, in my opinion, is Ozone 9. Ozone is a one-stop shop mastering solution, and to me it's perfect because not only does it have every single plugin that you might need included in the interface, but it also has this really handy artificial intelligence feature that can almost kind of master your beat for you. This to me is super handy for getting a quick master for, say, sending a beat over to an artist so they can kind of hear what it would sound like, or if you're a beat maker and you sell your beats online, to posting or having a showcase ready mastered version so a potential client can see what it would sound like. Now, they do have a couple of different versions, but right now you can pick up the standard version for 68% off, or the advanced for 60% off. Next up, we have Serato Sample, which is by far one of the easiest ways to sample in any DAW. This plugin allows you to drag a sample into the interface and then proceeds to detect the key, BPM, and even helps you create chops with ease. Normally, this thing runs for $100, but right now you can pick it up for 50% off. So if you've watched any of my beat making videos, then chances are that you've seen me use a plugin called MotoBass. MotoBass is a bass emulation plugin with 14 bass models and a ton of controls. Basically, if I need a real sounding bass and I'm not plugging in my own bass, then this is what I'm using. The full version does cost $300, but IK Multimedia has made a stripped down version called MotoBass SE with only two models, two great models at that, the 60s P bass and the 70s P bass. Now, normally, that plugin goes for $150, but right now you can pick it up for $40. This one right here is another instant buy for me. Okay, so I know I said 10, but I had to include this one in here, so let's make this one a bonus. As I'm sure you know, Auto-Tune is probably one of the most popular pitch correction software plugins out on the market, and it does get a little expensive, but right now you can pick up the entry-level version, Auto-Tune Access, for only $29. Normally this thing runs for $100, so this is a heck of a deal, and if you've been wanting to get yourself an Auto-Tune, then this is the time to do it. But there you have it, those are my top 10 plus a bonus Black Friday deals for producers. As mentioned, everything will be listed down below for your convenience. Huge thank you to DistroKid for sponsoring this video. That link, which gets you 7% off your first year, will also be listed down below. But that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, like this video if you like to subscribe if you're not already, but I'll see you on the next one.